All right, today is Friday, like I do all my good work on Friday. This is legal, all right? It ain't no law against making a movie. Making a movie, all right? That's plain and simple. Use the cell phone and a camera and a conversation. And in this conversation, we made a video about the people on this videotape. Shellenberger, Cummings, Young, O'Malley, Bernstein. It's about your criminal enterprise, and it's the minority report. All right, this is the minority report that's going to the president. Signed, stamped, and dated. Gave it to the state's attorneys. Y'all had this. Larry Young had this. Chicago Tribune had this. The Smiley Group had this. Okay? So I don't want nobody saying they didn't have knowledge of this. This is CNN. So when CNN said that they was going to take my story, here goes CNN. All right? See when CNN knew? In 2008. Being black in America. That's WJZ. Because like I said, nobody gets a pass in this. I'm not going to march. I'm not going to fight with y'all. Y'all not going to keep locking me up. You're just going to give over this information. Because it's hard being black in America. Everybody's going to give up the information. Because I'm going to sue the TV stations for telling a lie. It's a narrative life of Frederick Douglass. It's modern day slavery. Your prison industry. And that's all I did. So you go to room 462 East at the Clarence Mitchell Courthouse. Mr. Derek Giles, the supervisor, Barbara Bowman, lead worker, and Miss Vanetta Thomas. Call that number and get that evidence, because I'm getting ready to turn Baltimore upside down. That evidence was received at Judge Bell's, that's Judge Bell, all right? That's the state's attorney, because I follow these charges against Governor O'Malley, Bank of America, James Hammond, Jake Davis on February the 2nd. That was the cases that I filed. But you locked me up February the 7th to keep from going to court for those cases. So you violated laws in Illinois and Maryland, city, county, and state and federal levels. And since it's under seal from the city solicitor, I got 12 years to sue the state of Maryland or Baltimore City. So I'm going to sue Baltimore City for so much money that y'all won't be able to build nothing. Because like I said right here, this is a movie about the prison industry. The prison industry. The Attorney General. All right? Dutch Rupersberger, Senator Cardin's, Durbin, Illinois Attorney General. The case number is 082606094. False imprisonment. All right? Maryland property. You're going to have to return that. And we're saying it to say this. You're not going to treat me like shit. You're not going to treat my family like shit. And you got my son locked up in North Carolina right now for a charge he didn't commit. You locked up my other son Cornelius for a charge he didn't commit. Let my kids go. Leave my kids alone. If they belong to me, I'd advise you to leave them alone. Because we're talking about that Duke lacrosse team charging people with illicit crimes. Coming down to North Carolina to see about my son. The Democratic National Convention is down in North Carolina, and I'm sending this to the president this week, so there ain't be no misunderstandings about nothing. President Barack Obama, this is your book. You gonna give us Jim Crow justice, or you gonna look out for our kids and our children? Because the media's been lying, and this is about the great race debate. You gonna continue to let Jim Crow in the judicial system? Or are you going to take this evidence and give us justice for these federal violations? Because I'm coming to North Carolina. I'm going to send the book first.